Hello, my name is Johannes Schmitz and I'm going to introduce you to the first usage of the GENO62 SONIC generator and the GENO62 SONIC traffic light program. At the beginning, let's have a look what's inside this box you got from your postman. And the first thing we see is a battery charger with 4 alkaline batteries. They are pre-charged from the beginning, but I suggest you recharge them before using them the first time, and for this you just have to plug in the cable here on top of the device and you put it into the AC port in your wall, and the charging starts by pressing the button in the middle here. Furthermore, we have all in all 3 SD memory cards. These are 2 of them, and the third one is in the device. This is the heart of everything. This is the GENO62 SONIC generator, and the third SD card is here in this slot at the under part of the device. The yellow one is the GENO62 SONIC basic program by Professor Kempe, and this is how you can change the SD cards. You just pull them out of the slot and put in the device the card you want into the device. So, and you close it by switching this orange cover from down to up. So, the red SD card, there are the 10 PHY-BIO special programs for the different parts of your body. And on the green SD card is the GENO62 SONIC family program, which is very important for the harmony of your family or between the colleagues at your work. So this is very interesting and it gives great results. We will start with the main program with the GENO62 SONIC program, the yellow SD card, and the other 2 cards can be stored in the bag you already found in your package. There is a little cover here. You can put them in perfectly here. And this is a safe place for these precious cards. Then we find a set of earphones. And together with these earphones, there are 2 sets of additional covers. 2 smaller ones for children's ears, for example, and 1 set of normal sized ones for your partner, for example. But actually I suggest buying some earphones that cover your ear so that you don't have to put them inside your ear, because if you want to lend this device to your friend, for example, then it's much more hygienic if you don't have to put them into the ears and you can just give this device to anyone you want hygienically. So that's a good idea. And on the back of these earphones there are the letters R and L for left and right, but actually it's not important to care for putting them into the right side, because you can alter it. You can change it from time to time in order to send the signals, the audio signals, to both your ears, and this also trains your head and your brain, so you don't have to actually take care for left or right in this case. So, and the last important thing we find in here are the body pads. These bring the sonic waves into your body, and they work best if they are a little wet. So you either can use a contact gel or you take a wet towel or something and make them a little wet, so the contact to your skin is better and the transport of the waves into your body is supported by this. Okay, then we have 2 additional manuals, one for the generator itself and one about the principles of these programs and about how to get into the alpha mode of your brain, which is very important and a very relaxing and healthy mode of your brain. So now let's have a look what's important to do at the beginning. The first thing you need is power, and that's how you put the battery into the device. You open this cover and you insert a battery with the minus pole, with the flat part towards this little spiral here. Just put it in and close it again. And that's about it. The second part is connecting the headphones, and they have to be plugged into the hole on the downside of the device, like this. And the body pads have to be put on the top side of the device, in this plug hole, like this. And that's about it. Now we can start using the device and setting it up for the first time. And it's important to know for you that you don't have to do all these steps every time again, because the device keeps it in mind and it stores it until you change it. And so after you did these first steps, you only have to switch the device on and you can start using the program immediately. So don't panic, it's not too difficult. And now let's start using it and switching it on. For this, you press the power button for 2 seconds. 1, 2, and here it comes. And you see it starts immediately. Here, in the left corner, you see the time which has already passed. So the time, how long the program has been running at the moment, 15 seconds, and this counts up. Here, below, you see this clock with 45M. This means that the program will still be running 45 minutes, and this clock counts down. So you see how long it still is taken until it's over. And here in the middle, you see this triangle with black inside. This is the volume, and you can change the volume by switching this wheel on the right here. If you put it down, the black gets less and the volume gets lower. Now it's off. And by putting and switching this wheel from down to up, it gets louder and louder, and now it's the maximum volume and it's all black. And yeah, you can just adjust it the way you want. Important to know if people have a hearing device because they don't hear very well. It still works because you put this device out of your ears, you plug in the headphones and you switch the volume to medium, and even if you don't hear everything or if you don't hear it very loud, it still works because these information, these audio information are taken into your body through the membranes, through the skin in your ear, and it gets directly into the cell water and the blood, and it works perfectly. So don't panic, it doesn't have to be very loud in your ears. It still works. Now let's have a look at this bar on the right here. Now it's, at the moment it's empty, and this shows how the contact is from the body pads to your skin. So at the moment the bar is empty, and when I take these pads into my hands or to my fingers, now I have contact with my skin, and you see that it's almost all black. And the more black it is, the better the contact to your skin is, and the better the sonic waves can get into your body. And you can either put these pads onto your thumbs, or you can put them with a little tape to your toes, or you just put them onto your body where you think they need to be, where you want the sonic waves to work strongest. The most important thing is they have to have good contact to your skin, and it works best when they are a little wet. Okay, this is the display you see here, and now we are going to take a look at the menu to get the right settings to make the program work best for you. And you get into this menu by pressing the power button one time. And this is the main menu. Now you see several sub-menu points, and we are going to go through them one after the other. You can navigate by turning the wheel on the right. Down, you get down. Up, you get up. And you choose the program or the menu point by pressing the button. Now I'm going to enter the Use Sonic mode by pressing the button on the right. And now you see the word volcano. And volcano means that the sonic waves that are sent to your body through these pads give you energy. Volcano makes you strong, makes you vital, and gives you a lot of energy. And the alternative to this would be the Buddha mode. Buddha gives you silence. It makes you calm down. It gives you inner stability, and it helps you to find your inner peace. And these are the two possibilities you can choose. And I'm going to choose the Buddha mode for the production of the sonic waves. And I press the button on the right to go back into the main menu. And now we'll take a look at the second submenu, the Pure Sonic Body Pad mode. Here you can choose whether you want it with audio or with no audio signals. And the best decision is to use with audio because you want to hear the audio information through these earphones. And I choose it by pressing the button again. The third point is the pink noise, and pink noise is the noise you need to get into the alpha mode in your brain. It helps you to relax and to get every information easily into your brain and into your body, and so you can adjust the volume of the pink noise. The best thing is about +1, +2 or +3, otherwise it's too loud or you don't hear it at all, so I suggest you just use the +2 setting and choose it by pressing the wheel again. The next point is the sleep timer. This helps you to save energy and to stop it automatically when you fall asleep in the evening, for example. You can choose how long the device is running, and the best mode is 45 minutes because this is how long the Sonic GENO62 program is taking, and the best mode to choose. So we take 45 minutes and press the button again. Then we have the play mode. One mode is that the program you are hearing is repeated, or you can, if you have a folder with several files on it, then the folder is repeated, or you can say you want to repeat all files on the SD card, but the best mode for you, and especially for using the GENO62 program, is repeat single, and we choose it again. Now there are some other options, and this is a very important part. The resume option has to be switched off because we are using copy protected SD cards, and they can be harmed and damaged if you put the resume function on. So please put it to off and choose this option. And now we have the auto play and auto stop mode. This means that it automatically starts playing the program by switching the device on, and that it automatically stops when you are at the end of it, and both settings can be switched to on. This is the best thing to do. And we have the power save mode. This tells if the device switches off after a few seconds of no usage, and like this you can save battery, of course, so you can also choose on in this mode. By pressing exit you get back to the main menu. This is for setting up the display, and the first part is the backlight. How long the backlight is displayed, and a good setting is about 10 seconds because otherwise it might be, if you put it longer than 10 seconds, the battery will be quite fast empty, or if you make it shorter than 10 seconds, it will be too short to see everything you want. So switch it to 10 seconds and press the button again. You can also adjust the contrast, but I think the given setting of about ±0 is quite okay. And just press the exit button to get back to the main menu. And the part player info is not important for you because it only shows you the software version and the hardware version, but this doesn't have to interest you. And turn off would turn the device off, but this can also happen by pressing the power button for another 2 seconds, so we don't need it as well. By pressing exit, you get back to the main screen, and that's already everything. So these are the settings you have to choose at the beginning, and from now on you can just switch the device off or switch it on when you want to use it. 1, 2, and it starts automatically, and you have the full program with all the good reactions for your body to use. Now we're going to take a look at how you change the SD cards and how you switch between different programs on the SD card. Always remember, switch off the device before you take off the SD card. This is very important. And now we're going to put in the red PHY-BIO SD card by pushing it into this slot and closing the gate again. And when we turn on the device now, it starts with program number 7 most of the time, and we have two different possibilities to switch between the programs. The first one are the two buttons here, these arrows to the right and to the left. By pressing the arrow on the right, you switch from 8 to 9 to 10 to 1 to 2, and by using this button here, it gets the other way around, from 2 to 1 to 10 to 9. Or you can press the wheel button on the right again, then you get the song list or the program list, and by switching on the right here, you can switch between the different programs and choose the one you want to hear by pressing the button again. It starts automatically, and you can use it and profit of the results of this program. That's about it. So always remember, the earphones have to be plugged in on the bottom of the device. The body pads have to be plugged in on top of the device, and the earphones have to be put with the L in the left ear and with R into the right ear. Always be relaxed, just sit down and enjoy what happens to your body by using the GENO62 and the Sonic traffic light program. If you have further questions, just contact the person that gave you this device, or take a look at the documents provided by Professor Kempe, or take a look into these manuals in the box of the uSonic 700N. And now I wish you all the best, good health and good results with using the uSonic 700N. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.